Hello, I'm Carrie Hazley with the National Weather Service for Alaska statewide weather. Well, we have another strong storm pushing its way towards the southern part of the state today, a 968 millibar low now in the north part of the Pacific Ocean. Frontal boundaries associated with that just reaching the southern part of the Kodiak Island area and also parts of the Alaska Peninsula. With this, we have very strong wind. We actually have a hurricane force wind warning out for waters around Kodiak Island, and we'll look for the wind on Kodiak Island itself to pick up tonight to about 55 miles an hour, at least for the gusts, with some sustained winds sticking around in the 40s as we get into the day tomorrow. Further north along the southern coast of mainland Alaska, we will also look for winds to pick up with this system as we go from the afternoon hours today into the overnight hours tonight, with winds along Turning and Arm and parts of the higher elevations in the south central area starting to be on the increase through the overnight hours. We'll see winds get up to about 35 miles per hour today and then continue to increase as this low moves its way closer as we get into our Wednesday. Now, widespread rain activity is expected for much of the southern part of mainland Alaska through the overnight hours, as well as all the way out the Aleutian chain. Further north across mainland Alaska, just cloudy conditions. We aren't looking for much in the way of significant precipitation. Fog through the overnight hours up along the Arctic coast, and we will see that fog linger through the day on Wednesday up along the Arctic there. Now, that area of low pressure does strengthen as we get into the day on Wednesday, and it moves closer towards the Alaska Peninsula. Frontal boundary associated with that also pushes its way towards the Panhandle. That's going to cause winds to increase over much of the Gulf Coast, parts of the Panhandle as well, with an onshore flow and very wet weather. And then across south central, we'll see the turning in arm wind pick up to be between 45 and 55 miles an hour. Kodiak, you will get a break though as you get into the day on Wednesday. Although winds do stay strong by the time we get to Thursday, that low pressure system still lingering, and it's really kind of split into two systems, one up around the Alaska Peninsula, the other still over the North Pacific. A weak frontal boundary left across the southern part of mainland Alaska, so showery conditions will linger, and gusty winds primarily out of the south to southeast across much of mainland Alaska, the Alaska Peninsula and Kodiak. That persists with widespread shower activity across the eastern interior and some snow showers by Thursday up along the Arctic coast.